Good morning, I'm Gary DeWaal, and this is Bridging the Week for January 21st through 25th, and today is January 28th, 2019. I hope you had a good week. The UK Financial Conduct Authority issued proposed guidance which concluded that today, only security tokens among the three principal types of crypto assets are under the regulator's oversight umbrella. Cryptocurrency and utility tokens generally are not. Separately, the U.S. Financial Industry and Regulatory Authority issued its annual risk monitoring and examination priorities letter that outlined its principal areas of new focus in 2019. The supervision of digital asset business is among the key topics it will evaluate. The U.S. government partial shutdown was ended last Friday after a difficult period for many federal employees, as well as ordinary citizens who depend on federal services that were temporarily suspended. So we all now can get back to work. Let's get started. In a consultation paper proposing guidance on crypto assets, the UK Financial Conduct Authority indicated that while security tokens fall within its regulatory perimeter, cryptocurrencies, which the FCA labels exchange tokens, and utility tokens are likely outside its oversight. Notwithstanding, FCA noted that certain payment tokens pegged to fiat currency, for example stablecoins, may be subject to UK requirements related to e-money, and that under some circumstances, stablecoins pegged to fiat currencies, other commodities or assets, for example gold, or baskets of other crypto assets may constitute securities if they resemble funds or a derivative. Moreover, as foreshadowed by FCA in its consultation paper, by the end of 2019, certain transactions involving cryptocurrencies will likely be subject to anti-money laundering and counter-financing of terrorism regulation, while Her Majesty's Treasury will publish a consultation paper to consider the expansion of FCA's regulatory remit to include crypto assets it currently does not oversee. FCA indicated that all persons carrying out activities involving regulated products in the UK, including acting as an exchange or trading platform, a payment provider, a custodian or wallet provider, or an advisor, broker, or other intermediary, may be subject to UK licensing or other requirements unless expressly exempt. It is a criminal offense to carry on a regulated activity in the UK without appropriate authorization. Generally, said FCA, a security token is an instrument, quote, which indicates an ownership position in an entity, a credit relationship with an entity, or other rights to ownership or profit, end of quote. FCA defines an exchange token as a digital token not issued or backed by a central authority that can be used directly as a means of exchange on a peer-to-peer basis without involvement of an intermediary. A utility token is a digital asset that provides consumers with a current or prospective service or product. In its proposed guidance, FCA noted that the UK's involvement in the crypto asset market to date has been nominal. Notwithstanding, FCA acknowledged observing the benefit of crypto assets on a small scale in its regulatory sandbox, for example, increased speed and a reduction in cost for cross-border money remittance, although it identified a number of quote-unquote substantial risks to consumers, particularly when they purchase, quote, unsuitable instruments without being aware of their risks, end of quote. FCA seeks comments to its proposed guidance by April 5th, 2019. The U.S. Financial Industry Regulatory Authority said in its 2019 Risk Monitoring and Examination Priorities letter that online distribution platforms, fixed income market disclosure, sales practice risks, the supervision of digital asset business, market risks, and financial risks would be among the new topics emphasized during its risk monitoring examinations in 2019. Among market risks to be considered are best execution, market manipulation, market access, short sales, and short tenders, while financial risks that will be emphasized are credit risk and funding and liquidity. FINRA also indicated that this year It will explore how member firms are using regulatory technology to enhance their compliance efforts. In its annual letter, FINRA indicated that the topics it plans to emphasize this year are topics, quote, member firms should consider as they identify opportunities to improve their compliance, supervisor, and risk management programs, end of quote. In its annual report of examination priorities issued in late December 2018, the Securities and Exchange Commission's Office of Compliance Inspections and Examinations said that digital assets, cybersecurity, and anti-money laundering programs would be among its top focus during its 2019 review of registrars. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Bridging the Week. As always, there's more information in each article, and more articles on the article version of Bridging the Week on the website. Check it out. I'm Gary DeWaal. Have a great week, and until the next edition of Bridging the Week, ciao.